Good morning. Thanks for this discussion. So this session is talking about outreach programs, and the coordinators from Kaist Commercial Sales
and welcome to you, Sheikh.
and also Mr. Funky coordinator, he's not here yet, so he is standing now. So first I would like to explain about why outreach programs. So one of the main missions of the Entrepreneurship Center is to create and expand the atmosphere and environment for entrepreneurship and innovation. And of course, one of the key factors is the lectures. But the lectures are not enough. So more like entrepreneurial ecosystem is a key factor for promoting entrepreneurship in the university. And starting from a zero outreach program is the best way to create ecosystem in university. In other words, without an outreach program, it is impossible to educate entrepreneurs. So today, we would like to introduce you some of the main outreach programs and explain how to start this program. Next week. So again, the mission of the discussion is to share the good practice of outreach programs. And I would like you to bring back some of the good ideas to your own community and start your own program. So we have a free presentation now for 5 minutes each, and a Q&A and discussion session for 15 minutes. And we would like to request you because this session is only for 35 minutes. So please keep the presentation time. And for a Q&A session, please make your question as brief as possible. And let's give a chance for more participants to speak during the session. Okay, so first one is my presentation. So I'm talking about outreach program in Keio University. I'm in charge of the organization called SIB Entrepreneur Lab, which is one of the largest and most active entrepreneur networks in Japan. We have like 38 member companies as a sponsor now. This activities and not only the companies but also like alumni committee, non-profit organizations, local government helping us with our program. And we started in year 2005. And then we want to explain about five outreach programs what we are doing. Number one is business plan competition. So one of the key issues of this competition is this competition is done by students. And this competition 3 years ago started in only one campus. But lots of the students have been joining and expanding and expanding. So it became more like a strong campus activity by students to make this competition. And last year we had 280 entries last year. And we also have a business idea competition, business plan competition, one-on-one. This is very helpful for entry. And we have lots of the outcomes. One is business plan competition is not more than just a competition, which means it's the best way to find the resources or keys to entrepreneurs or mentors around the university. And also, after finding resources, it's the best marketing platform to start a company. And in addition, we have a future plan and we expanded content for high school students as well. And this is one of the good ways for recruiting new students at the university market. So this is why it's on here. Next slide. Next thing we are doing is SFC entrepreneur work. This is the mission objective is to find a role model for entrepreneurs, for students. And also, at the university, we would like to know more about alumni entrepreneurs, how they are doing. This is good way to get information. So what we do is give alumni entrepreneurs awards for university every year. And held in November every year, and on the 30th comes every year. And this entrepreneurial award is a good for people things. One is it's one of the best ways to find a future sponsor for those entrepreneurs after they success, you get donation. And also, it's a great way to find guest speakers for my courses every year. And next thing is, we make a chance for students to talk with us as entrepreneurs. So this is also interesting. And next slide. Okay, next one is a mention second. We wanted to make a system of mentoring for students. So in Japan, we don't really have any mentors yet. So I decided to start from alumni network. I asked some of the alumni of the university to become a mentor. And they hope that next time we can meet the alumni society. So they hope that you do of the mentors. And most of the alumni have friends who also want to be a mentor. So this community is expanding and expanding. And as an outcome of the mentor exercise, lots of the student entrepreneurs come to our group because they want to get advice from alumni mentors. So it's always a great way to be making ecosystem. And also, alumni mentors are great person as a supporter to get a sponsorship for our program. Okay, next one. And also, this is also a unique program we have with entrepreneurship and long-term experience program. It is efficiently, let's say, most of the best students in Japan go to the big companies, not a startup, even though they have entrepreneurs. So I wanted to solve this problem, so I made this program. This is what we do is select some startup companies who can educate some of our students. And students will apply to one of the startups. And after graduating from university, students work with that company for 3 years. They work as an assistant of CEO. He's working for 3 years with a CEO. So this is one of the best way for our students to learn and how to make a new company. And after 3 years, students will have chance to come back to university as a graduate student. So this is one of the new way of making new career for students who want to be entrepreneurial and don't want to go to big companies. And this is the second thing we are doing, and maybe like some students talk to. So, next one. And so finally, global collaboration. So what we do is encourage our students to get more global mindset. So we have some examples. One is send our winning team of the local business plan competition to a global conference every year. Like ideas to products which Steve Nicholas is endorsing, we every year. Or we send our team to Singapore 2 years ago at a global conference. And also, the initiative is doing innovation challenge, which we did in March. So we formed a team and joined that competition also. And also we sent our students to lots of the international conference to give us a chance to make presentations. And also we do a global business intersection, which is using a video conferencing system with two sites. Each student presents their business plan. And each site of the mentor will branch up each other. And also we do a Silicon Valley tour every year for other places as well. As an outcome basis, of course, we can make a global network with this kind of education system, but also global activities are the best way to make students to be more entrepreneurial. So it's a very effective system. Next slide. I think I'm out of time, so okay. So, thank you.
Okay, is the slide ready? Yeah, after the presentation, we will have time for Q&A. Next slide. All right. Okay, yesterday I talked about the report of Hong Kong, and I pointed out we have very low entrepreneurship activity in Hong Kong, and part of the reason is due to the lack of entrepreneurship education. Since we are talking about our reaching out, let's see what has been done in Hong Kong towards addressing that on next page. Okay, the missing link, basically, what comes first? Okay, we had the problem of lack of demand, and lack of demand causing that the university do not have the incentive to offer entrepreneurship programs. Ultimately, the schools and departments justify the program from an economic point of view. So right now we're going gradually and slowly to attract more sponsors in person following the financial program. And in terms of technology transfer, we also experience slow progress. Academics are strong in doing their research applications. They are not strong in running companies. So right now, we're still in the exploration phase in general. The tendency is towards licensing. Leave the running of the business to outside specialists and outside experienced executives. And the students themselves, as I pointed out yesterday, they are on the corporate track in general. Due to the fact that they have to pay for huge tuition, especially for those who enroll in MBA programs, and many of them they get finance from government, they get a loan from government to pay for the tuition. So as soon as they graduate, the tendency is to pay off the loan first, and so they start to look for a job. So the question is, how do we fight this? And right now we are trying very hard to broaden the vision of the role of the different stakeholders as to increase the probability of participation. And one of the hope that we see is in the integration between China and Hong Kong. Yes, we keep focusing on Hong Kong itself. The current demand in the current market scale just doesn't justify such entrepreneurial endeavor. Next page. So right now, the effort is made for leveraging the China growth is in the following areas. First, internally, we try to extend the business and competition at present. Still the main tool that we use to raise the awareness and participation. And most of the case, in all the universities in Hong Kong, start out from the business. Now we try to like what Marty said in this case, extend to other departments and other faculties. And what they're doing is at the professor level. So the professors start to collaborate with each other, putting teams of students together to make the discipline competition more encompassing and more diverse. Another way of doing it is through seminars. Very similar to Maki's case in Japan. This seminar are sometimes tied to alumni and established entrepreneurs through awards. So when they come and receive the award, at the same time they have to deliver a seminar so as to spread the gospel of entrepreneurship. Another effort that's been made for growing the outreach and the awareness of entrepreneurship is through building cases, business cases. We altogether have 8 universities in Hong Kong, and these 3 universities, the Baptist University, Hong Kong University, and Chinese University of Hong Kong, they are building the case library in entrepreneurship. And such build-up has served 2 purposes. One is for facilitating industry relationship and linkage. On the other hand, is to develop the tools needed for instruction. Another one yesterday, one of the problems that really engaged the Hong Kong government is the division between the have and the have-not. And social enterprise has been considered as one possible approach or tool to handle that disparity. So this kind of competition in the arena of social enterprise is becoming popular. And not only the competition, very often this competition is related to internship. So once the team wins this competition, internship will be arranged for them. Technology commercialization, as I point out, even though it's slow, most universities in Hong Kong have set some kind of technology commercialization or licensing program. City University of Hong Kong is the most aggressive. They even form an umbrella company overseeing the developmental efforts in commercialization. And under this umbrella company, there will be spin-offs of other companies. And some professors even turning the boss to run the company. So this is some of the light that they see these days. Okay, future trends. As I said, Hong Kong's current low entrepreneurship activity rate will not change if we keep focusing on Hong Kong itself. Hong Kong is very established, very steady economy, but the scale of the market is small. So the hope for further entrepreneurship activity has to be integrated into China's development. As China tries to move out of the mode as a world factory and go to more design or innovation oriented activity, entrepreneurship is definitely going to be one of the key factors to consider. And one of the events that we can leverage on is the close economic partnership agreement with China, between Hong Kong and China. Universities will exploit this program, and the business plan competition and the other commercializing activities will probably jump on the bandwagon of this trend. And another factor we can leverage is cross-border student enrollment. Hong Kong has attempted to position itself as an education hub, especially attracting students from China who want to get an overseas education experience, but may not be ready to go abroad to either the United States, other Southeastern countries, Eastern Asian countries, or Europe. And Hong Kong is not a bad idea as a second choice with its international exposure and a strong financial institution. So by attracting students from China, the entrepreneurship education program can reach out to a broader scope of audience, and that is a strategy being adopted now. So entrepreneurship institution in Hong Kong is not going to be viewed in isolation of China's development. Like another point I already pointed out is the social enterprise dimension, and the momentum will keep building. That's it. I think Professor Park is not here, and we can use this time for Q&A now. And when he shows up, we'll give the floor back to him.
So, any questions? Please.
For your presentation. Thanks for your presentation, and you have a bunch of creative ideas to solve the problem you have while you are teaching your students. I'm also very sympathetic about the feeling that you have about attracting students for start of their business or to enter small business and medium-sized business in our area. Because I'm working for National University, which is located in the Daegu southeast part of our country, and we are surrounded by many industrial complex where LG Electronics and Samsung Electronics are working there. But I just give you a little explanation. My question is, about your entrepreneurship long-term experience program. You mentioned 3-year experience for working with a venture company, and after 3 years you asking them to come back to school. But my question is about why they are getting a 3-year experience with a venture company. What are the incentives for students to go there for working, and what the company is providing for students? And I guess some venture companies are reluctant to have this kind of students that will give experience to students. Because the students in our university also want to go to Samsung and LG or most big companies where their future prospects is not that promising yet. So I'm encouraging them to go to small and medium-sized companies and venture companies, and these are the choice they are contributing at the last moment.
So I think you were asking several questions actually, but firstly, what is the incentive of the startup to be, getting a student? Is one issue. So I think, let's say, small and medium companies in Japan, they are very difficult in hiring new students. Especially most of the universities are not universities, so most of the, I would say, 100% of the students of big companies. So they never have a chance to recruit. So this program, they have a chance to recruit such content when they are interested. And 3 years is actually, as a startup, quite a long term. So it means, after 3 years, they can, not only educating, but they support students who are effectively successful. And the next thing is, of course, as a company, they don't want to leave the students from university. They would like the students to stay in the company. So I think they will make that kind of offer after 3 years. But other university, we just stay for 3 years. It's a student's choice. If they want to stay in the company, of course, yes. If they want to convert to university, that's yes. And if they want to start up a new company, that's fine. So this is my first part of the answer. And the thing is, what kind of a student apply to this program? Most of the students are very entrepreneurial, which means that they want to start a company. And other students, they want to start companies, but when they graduate, they don't have any seats yet. They don't have any business plan yet. So firstly, they go to a small company to learn about how to operate small companies and get network of business person. And the reason why we make students come back to university is our campus has a lot of huge and entrepreneurial ecosystem, so they have a chance to make a new business plan after 3 years. So that's why they encourage them to come back. Did I answer your question?
How about the problem of the venture companies lose their technology and their know-how or their secrets? What's the issue for students who work for the company and being at the 3 years experience? Because I fully understand that's what you are doing, and I'm agreeing with you, and I'm trying to develop a program like that because I find it a difficulty.
Okay, that is a great question, but in our case, it's only second year now, so we haven't touched that yet. That's one answer. The other thing is, in our case, when we say startup, they are not only technology startup, more like different areas in Japan, such as craft and something. And the other reason is without this program, that kind of thing happen anyway, right? Most of the people will change their company. But I think it's not a special program for this program, I think. Okay.
You mentioned business plan competition. That's one element of the outreach. I've noticed in most student business plans, visas that I've ever seen anywhere, they don't actually implement the plan. They've been very good at developing the plan, presenting it, convincing people that they're wonderful, maybe even getting some funding. But in most cases, it's just intellectual or educational exercise, which with my students are actually very good at this. I'm worried about not going through enough. So my question is, do you have this problem? And do you have any suggestions on how to deal with it? I'm interested in hearing from the rest of you. Do you have this problem at your university? And what should we do about this? And is it even a problem?
Actually, I have a immediate question back to you. Even that the motivation, do you see any value in it?
Okay. So we see it just as an educational activity.
I mean, you point out a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, is it a problem? I guess not.
Maybe it's not a problem. If we're thinking of a particular education, then it's successful education. What if we have outreach goals?
I see.
Then it depends on your goals. Yeah.
Maybe I guess it depends how you look at outreach. If outreach is when you're educating a more well-rounded, more enlightened individual, even though you may not become an entrepreneur, but you may become an entrepreneur or even a better citizen.
Now, I'm going to read, we have a slogan to promote entrepreneurship in Asia. We don't say to promote education about entrepreneurship in Asia, we say to promote entrepreneurship in Asia. So, are we kidding ourselves?
So, like one of the point that the question is actually we have also in Asia we have the number of entrepreneurs, and so we need a certain kind of educational stock for education, but also to make sure that they start something with I think all our countries in Indonesia is a problem.
Let me answer to your question. Okay. I think I can help it. Yes, I'm confident. So what I mean next is that let's say we have 228 entries every year as a content. So let's say students who start a company would be like about 5 to 10, around 5 to 10. But I think it's still a good number actually, because even though I would say like 220 entries, and out of from that, 200 entries are for education, but still 20 entries are starting business. Exactly. And the question you asked is maybe it depends on how you manage that municipal competition between like anywhere we don't have ESW workshop, just run by MIT, 100K student group, which every year in March. And this is a global startup workshop, which is a concept. All the people who's running a business competition join together to share best practices every year. And in that case, lots of the sites is doing good at that business competition sometimes. So I think that's one answer as well. And like a very famous one, very famous startup from a business competition in university, Akamai in MIT. Also people in Akamai, startup from the competition. So I think, in our case, yes, I know very much.
Any more outreach program you have tried that's not discussed in either marketing or marketing? How a normal business plan competition, seminar?
My own about mental system, one thing, 5 students, 5 companies, the company, or the service of the company. The problem is SME, more medium-sized company. So not really enough manpower and management control the students. So they are really weak when they don't have enough time to support the students. So
even if we find good companies, shows that it is good e-commerce, it's a good problem. We persuade bad CEOs we have with us. They really want to work with your company, but they sometimes they resist it. How you want to operate one natural for the future.
I think
we just start 50 years. We share we built also in the Catholic College for the last 4 years. We have our own knowledge,
Okay. In our case, so actually these are bodies and business that have association. After I answer this, in our case, we started a center system in the year 2003, and we decided, since we are in university, we can separate the mentors for 3 missions. One is the education, and one is the business consultation, and one is the networking. And because some of the mentors are good at networking, but not good at education sometimes. This kind of a commitment is very important. That's one. And second thing is we ask lots of the mentors to join the courses of the university as helping a graduate student. And this student, as a mentor, will be a core member of the communicating. So they will use each other from the marketing platform. That's the second issue.
First of all, in Cambridge University, we are oldest private university in Japan, 150 years of history. And also, they all have the from primary school to the graduate school and so forth. So, therefore, the network of the alumni is very strong and very close. So, between the alumni and communication, we can usually find the member. But of course, the standard member is not a part. So far we have around 80 members. And now we are aiming to strengthen the mentor activity by studying each other, by writing your or something like that. We have the study session for seminar every month, and in the future, I think we would like to, I don't know, so far they are similar and mentor club in Japan, but probably in the future, in other schools, the kind of similar organization will be created. So we can cooperate with other mentor organizations. And of course, your close relationship between us.
The student really wants to go to a small business or large company.
Oh yeah, and most of the Japanese students want to go and enter the big industry. Maybe less than 1% of them and less than 1% of them have the idea and venture. However, now they are even in the big industry in Japan, now they are losing their global competitive advantage. So the entrepreneurship and so-called corporate entrepreneurship is becoming very important rather than the independence and venture and so when the alumni, the member of the alumni club, many of the working all on the work in big industry. So
make a network community.
I think Tina pointed out very nicely yesterday where she mentioned the word context. Even though we talk about lots of programs, we keep doing things like business plan competition, internship, segments, so on and so forth. But I think each country has its own unique historical, social, political background. Even when we talk about startup or SME, different country has different definitions. For Hong Kong, I mean, the size of SME in the United States or in Japan probably is a big company in Hong Kong. So I think we have to contextualize all those issues. And another thing I think is very well articulated by Professor Kim yesterday when he bring up entrepreneurship and education. How we define the term will affect how you look at the kind of program, the kind of activity you're going to structure within your school and with outside entities. For instance, if we just limit entrepreneurship to get started, then there are other activities you may exclude. Similarly, when you look at education, you just focus on creating startup and not looking at entrepreneurship or like what Professor said about big corporation losing its vitality, then you will also miss out. So I think we have to look at the concept itself. And I think fully with what Professor Kim said, the conceptualization of this teachers will affect how we do our research, how we collaborate, how we talk to each other meaningfully.
Any other comments or
I don't want to start up one to make the call for contribution. That is my answer. So when they sometimes even when they graduate, they don't want to launch they just understand on as technology guys, but still they need collaboration with other parts. So I think contribution is very important. Another comment about the competition, Nationwide University also students initiated the business competition from 1998. Yeah, I think it's the first business competition in Asia, almost I think. But the startups from the competition field, they don't know. I believe that the business competition organized in the university is mandated for education. Almost maybe 95% for the education. And of course, several of them kept on became start and initially they need a lot of trouble for some kind of several keep up for their startup and not became successful. But a large percent of them, when they just graduated from got some factory or mastery, they failed. But after several years, they after their failure, they work for other companies, then they come back for another entrepreneur. So that kind of education is a long-term entrepreneurship. So we cannot do short-term. We also have to ICT competition initiated by the Federal College in the last 2 years. That's very much for your contribution.
Steve, so we are discussing about business plan or business competition. Is effective for outreach program? That was a question. Could you give us your answer?
I will answer more broadly than business competition. I will say competitions, because there are business plan competitions. All of us are used to that. But we also have competitions like the Idea of the Product program, which really examines, do you have a business for which you should develop a plan? And I think whether it's done inside a class, some of the competitions are done in classes, or if it's done outside of the class, those are terribly useful for our students. They really get involved with it. And many of the students that actually end up in our entrepreneurship program started by just getting involved in contests because they thought it was fun.
Related question. I've noticed in several universities
business plans are used as a pedagogical tool. And I've noticed a tendency for, say, great businessmen to get them done within the frame of the semester.